Welcome to your Tech News Today, a podcast about keeping you informed and empowered by giving you the latest tech stories that impact your daily life. We'll get started in just a moment. Right now, we'd like to recognize our partners who help make this podcast possible. It's Friday, November 16th. I'm Mike James. Coming up in a bit, we'll give you pointers on how to get the best Black Friday deals. Plus, you're not going to believe who Japan just appointed as its head of cybersecurity. And Facebook is rolling out a new feature that might help save some embarrassment. All that and more coming up on Tech News Today. We start with a little bit of a blueprint on how to score the best Black Friday bargains. By now, I'm sure you've seen a ton of Black Friday ads all over the internet. Most retailers have posted them on their website. And if you take a close look at the ads, you might notice a bunch of clunker sales. You can find copious amounts of junk that you have no interest in buying for yourself or even as a gift. But if you know what to look for, you really can come away with some gems. This is a good time of year to pick up tech things like a new TV, smart home gadgets, and maybe a video game console for the kids. If you're looking for an inexpensive TV, check out Best Buy. It has a couple of doorbusters that are seriously discounted. But keep in mind, each location has just a few doorbusters available and then they go quick. So you need to be one of the first people in line to be able to get one. But don't worry, there are plenty of non-doorbuster deals to go around as well. Best Buy, Walmart, and Target all have other smart TVs listed at great prices. And if you want to make your home a little smarter, you can add devices like smart speakers, thermostats, and lights. Most places will be selling smart home gadgets at steep discounts for Black Friday. And if you've been waiting to get in on the smart assistant revolution, many retailers will be selling the Google Home Mini Smart Speaker for $25, which is half price. Do your research, have a plan, and have fun on Black Friday. Have you ever applied for a job that you knew you really weren't qualified for? It's not all that uncommon, but the chances of getting hired are slim, especially if the position is super important, like, say, in charge of your country's cybersecurity. Well, apparently Japan doesn't take cybersecurity all that seriously. The Japanese Prime Minister recently appointed someone as head of the government's cybersecurity office. And get this, the person who got the job has never used a computer in his life. Now, you would think the head of cybersecurity for a country might have at least a little, smidgen of experience, but nah. Experience is overrated. Nothing to see here. Other Japanese lawmakers are also asking some questions about this appointment. They even asked the guy that was appointed some simple tech questions dealing with the use of USB drives in nuclear power plants. And the head of the cybersecurity could not answer those questions. He told them he didn't know the details and perhaps they should ask an expert. Okay. He also said he's been running his own business since he was 25 years old and has his employees take care of all the computer stuff. Well, good luck with that. Just ahead, an update on the story we told you about unsending messages on Facebook. Right now, let me tell you about the amazing Epson Fast Photo Scanner. Kim may be America's digital pro, but even she enjoys forgetting about the tech when it comes to the new Epson Fast Photo and scanning photos. Scan stacks of photos from wallet size to 8x10, even Polaroids. Fast Photo offers automatic two-sided scanning, so you can even capture the handwritten notes on the back of your pictures. Damaged or faded photos? Well, Fast Photo has the software to automatically restore your memories. And best of all, it's easy. Order yours today when you go to visit Epson.com/fastphoto. That's Epson.com/fastphoto. More news now from Commando.com. We told you a while back about a new feature for Facebook Messenger that allows you to take back messages. Apparently, some Facebook employees have had access to the tool for a while now, but now it's available to everyone. The feature is called Remove and started rolling out earlier this week on Messenger on iOS. But there is a catch. If there is a message that you want to unsend, you have about 10 minutes to do it. Well, that's plenty of time. Here's how to use it. Just long press on a message that you've sent in the Messenger app and then follow the steps to delete the message. It's pretty simple. Well, we haven't heard a lot about drones lately, but Christmas and the holidays are right around the corner, so of course the latest drones are trying to get your attention. Having a drone with a camera lets you take some spectacular pictures, and a new drone is on the way that could up the drone game entirely. The Hover 2 drone will be released early next year, and people are already excited about the possibilities. This drone incorporates advanced artificial intelligence that turns into a self-driving drone. It also has a pop-up radar system to track its subjects and avoid obstacles that could damage the drone. Plus, it folds up into a neat little package. It's the next rendition of the original Hover camera that also had a fold-up design. I don't think that one worked quite as well as this version 2. I remember seeing it crash into a tree or two along the way. The Hover 2 drone, though, includes 4K video, 360-degree obstacle avoidance, and can be controlled from up to 3 miles away. That's pretty cool. And this is going to be cheaper than you think, too. DJI mid-sized drones start around, $700 or $800 and really go up from there. The Hover 2 drone will cost around $400. For that kind of technology, it seems like a pretty fair price to me. Okay, smart watches are starting to catch on. You're starting to see them everywhere for GPS and heart monitors and apps that receive text messages. We've seen all that, but what is the one thing that seems to be missing with smartwatches? Well, if you say camera, you'd be dead on, and that may be changing sometime in the future. It turns out that Apple filed a patent a while back that could bring an impressive camera system right into the Apple Watch. The Patent Office approved it earlier this week, and the patent mentions a wide-angle lens in a sensor that's built into the Apple Watch band. It would allow FaceTime to Apple Watches of the future. An approved patent doesn't necessarily mean it's going to become a reality or that engineers are even working on the idea. And of course, Apple isn't going to say anything as they keep their future plans for gadgets very close to the vest. Just ahead, an amazing discovery in Greenland. Right now, we want to thank our partners who help make this podcast possible. This is really cool. An international team of scientists has made a discovery in Greenland. Back in 2015, a research plane noticed a massive circular depression while flying over a glacier. They've been studying it ever since, and this week they published a report. The crater came from a, quote, catastrophic meteorite impact, unquote, up to 3 million years ago. And this has been buried over ice ever since. The ice, as a matter of fact, is almost a mile thick. And what makes this discovery so exciting is that scientists believe that because the crater has been under ice for so long, the secrets of the dramatic impact may have been preserved. They also think the impact was so substantial, it may have had serious consequences for life on Earth at the time. This is the first impact crater to be discovered under one of the Earth's continental ice sheets, and it's massive. The crater is over 19 miles wide and is thought to have been created by an iron meteorite almost a half a mile wide in and of itself. There's still a lot of research that needs to be done on the crater, but scientists are excited at the possibilities of what they might find, and we'll keep you up to date on that. Here's more good news for Apple fans. Have you been thinking about picking up one of those new iPhone XRs? Apple is making it a little bit easier. They started selling the XR on its site this week SIM-free, which means you can buy the phone unlocked from Apple and then later take it to any carrier you want. It's a big change from when the phone first rolled out last month. Originally, the XR was only available to purchase when tied to specific carriers. A change is important if you decide that you want to switch mobile providers at some point down the road. Plus, since it's holiday shopping season, you could buy one as a gift, and whoever you choose to give it to could connect it to their provider of choice. The 64-gig XR sells for just under $750, making it the least expensive of the latest iPhone models. By the way, once you're done listening to our podcast, do us a favor and give us a great review. That helps more people find us, and we thank you for that. Finally, for today's Commando Kicker, after years spent sitting in a private collection, a phantom fossil of one of the world's first birds has finally come into the spotlight. It's a previously unknown species that has a transitional fossil in the evolution of dinosaurs to birds. Well, most would describe it as a chicken with teeth and a long bony tail, Now researchers are thinking that this old bird could actually fly. With air-filled bones and more flight-related features, this comes as quite a surprise to scientists and a huge step for the evolutionary connection between birds and dinosaurs. For more fun and interesting facts, go to Commando.com and search for the Commando Kicker. And that's your tech news today. If you enjoyed it, check out our other podcasts. You'll get tons of great information like our Consumer Tech Update, packed with facts and opinion, introducing you to the latest ongoing tech underneath the surface. And Commando On Demand, where Kim takes an in-depth look at the digital issues that are affecting our life today. This week's Commando On Demand is also everything you need to know and all the great deals on this coming Black Friday. So just go to podnet.com or search Commando, Komando, on your favorite podcast player.